Muy buenas a todos, aquí Guge jugando a The Witcher 3 en sus respectivas expansiones. Y hoy vamos a continuar un poco con la misión principal, como hicimos en el vídeo anterior. Conocimos a la soñadora y nos dio unas pistas de que Ciri se pudo haber encontrado con G.Skill. Y la mujer nos dijo que había heredado un burdel que se llama el Romero y Tomillo. Así que, bueno, esto de los burdeles es muy propio de G.Skill, no me sorprende nada. Y poco más, creo que vamos a continuar. Y vamos a hacer una visita a G.Skill. Salimos del Esturión, que es una taberna. Parece que me he tropezado con algo. A ver, ¿es por aquí? Sí, es por aquí. Es que hay un piso más abajo, pero que creo que es el sótano del burdel, digo, de la taberna. Bueno, y aquí, como veis, aquí está... Es una de las paradas para los puños de furia, en Novigrado. ¿Y tú? ¿Tienes algo que me interese o que te pueda vender? A ver qué tienes. Vale, tiene cartas de Wind. Y aquí, pues como que... A ver, estos trastos... Trastos. Creo que le puedo vender unos cuantos. Tiene mucha pasta este hombre. No, los frascos me hacen falta. Pero bandejitas y todo esto no hace tanto. Y es peso que me quito de encima. A ver, pieles de cabra, esto es caro. Y sí, si me preguntáis qué estoy haciendo, pues vendo de 5 para quedarme con 5 unidades. Piel de oso, esto también es carito. Pero tampoco me voy a deshacer de todas, que me pueden servir. Las pieles viejas... Vale, parece que está llegando yo el límite, correcto. De esto le vendemos 3. Y de cabra... ¿Se pueden vender todas? No. Me voy a quedar mínimo con 6, no. Con 5 me quedo. Vale, estas monedas después las podemos cambiar en el banco. Lo estoy dejando ya pelado a este hombre. Vale, esto es caro. ¿Qué más le podemos dar? Empuñaduras hacen falta. Pues una muñeca. Le compramos las cartas de Win. Venga, el licor de mandragora siempre viene bien. El de cereza. Y no tiene nada más, ¿no? Vale, me puedo quitar de algún trasto más. Cenizas, tengo demasiadas ya. Le vendo 10. Piel de lobo. Le vendo 10 también. Cráneos, esto... Me está ocupando mucho sitio también. Nos vendemos 5 cabras. No, claro, esto ya es caro para él. No, los candelabros por 1 de oro. No, sí, le podía ir. Piel de ciervo, pues 2. Ya está. Le hemos sacado todo el dinero que hemos podido. Es que si no, siempre voy pelado por el mundo. Venga, vamos al Romero y el Tomillo. Son estos por aquí. Novigrado es muy grande, como veis. Aquí hay un herrero. ¿Dónde es? ¿Aquí? No. ¿Dónde es entonces? Por el otro lado. A ver... Ah, no, es Katori, vale. A este venimos más adelante. Este es de una misión. Y sí, su nombre dice que es Hattori, como Hattori Hanzo, el legendario forjador de katanas. Si habéis visto Kill Bill. Aunque en la historia dicen que era un ninja. Nunca quedó muy claro quién era realmente Hanzo Hattori. A ver, me tiene que quedar ya poquito. Vale, es aquí, es aquí. Hay como mucha gente, ¿no? Aquí. Hombre, y hay por fin un alijo también. De repente esto me da tirones. A ver, por aquí está cerrado. Entonces la otra puerta... Creo que era por aquí. Ah, aquí. Vale, hay cinemática. Vale, trifulca. Hombre, se soltan y por alguna razón va trompicones. Sí, va trompicones y no sé por qué.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass.
No, a punto no.
Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs.
Y aquí vienen más.
All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out.
Pero si son mendigos.
With pleasure.
Vale, vamos a liarnos a puñetazos. A ver, antes que nada voy a mirar un momento una cosa de los gráficos porque no es normal estos parones. Si se ha vuelto a tocar esto, no. A ver, esto de la opresión ambiental, ¿a qué viene? Si aquí hay cosas que tenía desactivadas y no sé por qué se han activado otra vez. Esto también lo tenía desactivado. ¿Por qué se me ha puesto otra vez esto en ultra? A ver, número de personajes secundarios, nada. Densidad de la hierba, esto lo tenía quitado. Y las texturas estaban en alto. Nivel de detalle alto. A ver, ¿cómo se ve ahora? Vale, un poquito más. Oye. Pues aquí vamos a jugar como en puños de furia. A puñetazo fuerte. Solo hay que existir dando puñetazos fuertes.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can treat each other like the gods ordained. Aegis.
Hombre, por fin.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman need to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You know, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Bueno, no quiero preocuparte, pero estoy buscando a Ciri. Vamos a...
Got some problems, Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt. Need to spill your guts to me now.
Estoy buscando a Ciri.
I'm looking for Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7?
Han pasado unos años,
What'd
sí.
she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
A ver, un par de cosas.
There's a few things.
Let me guess. Triss? Yennefer?
Esto debería haber hablado antes.
Triss and I talked. Cleared some things up. As for Yennefer, well,
So you found her? Ha! Need to tell me all about it.
I will. Some other time. Got something a tinge more important to take care of now.
Meaning?
¿Dónde está G.Skill?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe you could explain what the hell's going on. Not just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Vale, os habéis fijado que hemos preguntado por G.Skill, pero se oye a Geralt decir Dandelion o Dandelion. Creo que lo expliqué en otro vídeo, pero en la versión original, pues por alguna razón le llamaron Dandelion. En el libro también se llama G.Skill.
I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
Vale, carta de Fran. Vale, es que G.Skill es un ligón, pero le gusta sobre todo las mujeres casadas. Ligón, no, yo diría más bien que es un picaflor. Esto que es la salida, sí. Esta es la que estaba cerrada antes. Vale, aquí hay pistas.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No. That's exactly what we're looking for.
¿Cómo? Pero si es una lista de inventario. Empieza a parecerme un tipo que se toma en serio su negocio.
Seems Dandelion's taking the tavern business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. Not seen him this obsessed ever. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late.
Menuda novedad. No me interesan sus danzas románticas, podría sernos útil. No sé qué utilidad tiene. Pero sí, podría sernos útil porque podemos preguntar a las damas. Sí.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
A ver, lee la agenda de G.Skill. Antes que nada, vamos a ver si me la deja. No, pues tengo que buscar desde el inventario. ¿Es esto? No. ¿O sí? No. Supongo que será lo último, no sé. A ver. Hombre, estoy mirando aquí y soy tonto porque debería mirar antes en el inventario las cosas de misión. Si es que soy burro. Rosa baratre, como una rosa avergonzada de su color carmesí. Por el manejo de su enana, cambió sus clases de cortesía. Vale. Una tal Rosa Baratre, una tal Molly, al encaje y la seda está acostumbrada, pero se olvida el ser. Se olvida el ser por flujera. Buah. Véspula. Marabella. Esto os lo leéis. Y Elijal. Pues son unas cuantas señoritas. Habla con Véspula, Elijal, Marabella, Zoltan, Molly. Bueno, hablemos primero con Zoltan. Uy, ya ha subido de nivel. Genial. A ver, ¿qué me dice Zoltan?
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
Vamos a ir preguntando por las señoritas.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects. Examines it from all perspectives.
Echamos el cuadro, el colega.
If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella. Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian. Referred to herself as Anastasia.
Huh. Truly perverse.
Ay, referencias.
Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Oh, poor bastard fled out the window.
Ay. Y si no entendí la referencia, os la explico. Bueno, os la explico, no, os voy a dar un resumen. 50 sombras de Grey. Creo que todo el mundo conoce tanto los libros como la saga de películas. Qué bueno. Véspula.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Vale, Rosa Baratre.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa Atre deemed her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
No sé lo que es el Wihir, pero me estoy
All right.
imaginando lo que es.
But Varatra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we Rosa preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it Ada is now looking to hire our next victim. I mean, instructor.
Ah, vale. Elíjalo.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional.
Sí.
Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty is like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Ya que le da todo, ¿eh?
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Vale, pues vamos a hablar con las damas. Vamos a empezar por Véspula, que según el mapa está cerca. Bueno, antes que nada. A ver, un momento. Sí, aún quedan cosas por no sequear, hombre. Y yo que me iba a ir aquí. Una carta de una admiradora. Si es que aún hay pistas por aquí. Aquí el alijo tengo que guardar esto mismo. Lo demás para vender.
Nose is too small.
A ver, por aquí había otra cosa. Sí.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letonov, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Ah, vale. A ver, ¿qué más hay por aquí? Vale, me he acercado a un indicador de viaje rápido, sin darme cuenta. Aquí, bueno, como sabéis, esto antes era un burdel, o sea, aquí tiene que haber de todo. Yo creo que los sentidos de brujo de Geralt no están enseñando todo lo que hay realmente en esta habitación. Ah, sí, vale, lo he saqueado todo ya. A ver. Vale, he conseguido un objeto raro. Espérate, que aquí hay más cosas. A ver, algo más, sí. Pues no hay poca cosa en el burdel. Y hay sobre todo sustancias alquímicas. Esto es rarísimo. Vale, y aquí está la sala VIP, por lo visto, porque aquí hay un colchón tirado en medio del pasillo. Y aquí otro. No, a ver, más que tirados, me parece que solo te he repuesto. Y aquí, pues nada, se pusieron a jugar al Wind y por alguna razón no puedo coger estas cartas. Es verdad que hemos subido de nivel. Vamos a aprender. O más que aprender. A ver, aumenta en 600 vitalidad máxima. Daño de poción. Creo que era esto lo que me iba a poner ahora. Sí, primero lo subimos de nivel. Lo colocamos. Y ahora aumentará aún más nuestra vida. Sí, es con los extractos. Y bueno, ya podré ir a un armero y modificar la armadura de grifo, porque a nivel 18 se podía mejorar. Más cositas. Vale, esto está cerrado. Más adelante podremos entrar. cuando quiten basura de aquí del local. Ahora mismo, como veis, está como desordenado. Pero sí, pues, aquí van a haber reformas. Vale, vamos a hablar con Véspula, que está aquí cerca, por lo visto. ¿Es por aquí? Sí, sí es por aquí. Ahora. Vale, aquí está. Me huelo pelea.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't
Protección, sí. Oh.
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armor?
Close
Es algo así.
enough.
keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Digo, Véspula tiene un nuevo protector o largo de aquí. Se me dará bien ir de caballero andante. Hombre, yo necesito información sobre G.Skill, vamos a ayudarla.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
El rey de los mendigos... No, no voy a mentir.
Mine offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
The witch will burn you!
Leave it to me!
Vale, ¿dónde está el que queda? Ah, como un cobarde, ¿eh? Ya estás a salvo.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
¿Qué? ¿Se quitará?
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Es verdad, no he pensado en las consecuencias.
A woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh well, I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Bueno, no hay mal por bien que no venga. Es el dicho.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when...
¿Ah, sí?
When you kicked Dandelion out, through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. It was the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Preguntando por lavanderas, esto es muy raro.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
¿Con quién andaba por el puerto?
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Bueno, no me ha dicho mucho, pero ha preguntado por otras lavanderas.
Thanks for your help.
Esto es muy raro.
Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Vale, vale. Bueno. Pues nada, vamos a seguir investigando. Vale. Vamos a hablar con Elihal, que es la más cercana aquí. ¿Por dónde me lleva el GPS? Vale, es esta casa.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
¿Elihal? Bueno. Qué elfa más rara, ¿no?
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elihal.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elihal?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elihal was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Vale, ¿vas a llamar a una persona?
Any better?
¿Qué es esto?
So you're...
Elihal.
Ajá.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Me voy a arrepentir. ¿Y después?
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well.
Ah, vale, entonces esto es un
Luckily,
hobby.
Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Ajá, ¿cuándo lo viste por última vez?
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
¿De qué hablasteis?
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him
Vaya.
at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
O sea, era un hechicero.
What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
A ver, como últimas palabras... Bueno, ¿qué más da, no? Mejor métete con Radovid antes de que te mate él en persona. Aunque indirectamente lo ha matado él. Y bueno, ¿por qué te vistes de esta forma? ¿Es un hobby?
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested.
Bueno, pues ya está. Elijal nos ha dado otra pista. No nos ha dicho mucho.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Sí, pero eres astre, no armero, ¿verdad? A ver. Sí, este es un comerciante.
Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
No sé, vamos a ver qué tienes.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Vale. No, Elijal tiene unas máscaras, pero esto lo compraré más adelante. Eso sí, tiene una ropa muy bonita que me gusta, que son las de Skellige. Sinceramente, me gustan más que las de Nilfgaard. Bueno, le puedo vender todo esto. Así me quito un poco de peso. Vale, esto es muy caro. Bueno, algo es algo. Vale, ya jugaré las cartas con él más adelante. Bueno, él, ella, como quiera referirse, no soy intolerante. Vale, Marabella. Pues Marabella, vamos a ver, Molly está a 300 metros y Rosa. No, están todas casi en el mismo sitio, así que vamos a hablar primero con Marabella. Vamos a hablar con todas y ya dejaremos el vídeo por aquí seguramente. Porque sé que esto se va a hacer un poco largo. Y de paso estoy descubriendo más indicadores. ¿Esto sigue siendo novigrado o es...? No, espera. Quería darlo aquí. Ah, sí, seguimos en novigrado. Y hay más misiones en la Plaza del Jerarca. Vale, las chicas están muy juntas. O sea... No me he explicado bien. Están juntas, están en la misma zona. Bueno, las chicas, a lo mejor nos llevamos otra sorpresa, porque, no sé, yo esperaba que Elijal fuese una mujer, pero no, es mujer, pero por hobby, no por serlo. Ya lo habéis oído, que de mayor quería ser un doppelganger, un doppler, que es una criatura que quemaron en la hoguera en el capítulo anterior. Bueno, hace 2 capítulos, diría yo. Más bien. A ver, ¿qué pasa aquí? ¿Por qué me está yendo un poco así el... Ah, Marabella es aquí. Vale, creo que ya sé dónde está. Correcto, es la escuela. Es una escuela nocturna aquí, por lo visto. ¿Quién te cortó el pelo?
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Vale, voy a esperar.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Where are you?
A rat bit him, and he's got a fever.
Where'd you get bit?
Nada, mientras vamos a leer un poquito.
It hurt him much.
Will he die?
Don't die from rats, stupid.
Llevad a vuestros niños a la escuela infantil de Marabella para que aprendan a leer, escribir, respetar a los dioses. Matrícula gratuita, pero aceptamos donaciones.
That's enough. We're done for the day.
Sí, es como ser youtuber. Mi contenido gratis, chicos. Pero de momento no acepto donaciones porque soy un canal pequeño. Vale, creo que esto es lo mismo, ¿verdad?
How do you know? Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as good as in the grave. My daddy's a witch hunter and chases old crones.
Uy, me ha parecido oír que un niño quería ser un cazador de brujas. Arquibaladas. ¿Qué será de Temeria? Esto ya lo hemos leído también. Estaba en gris, ¿verdad? Aquí. Tienes cerveza aquí en una escuela. No lo veo muy bien, Marabela. Y licor. Madre mía. ¿Qué le das a los niños? Será como la señorita Krabappel de los Simpson, que le gustaba mucho el alpiste. Vale, ya podemos hablar con ella.
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest.
Es muy raro esto
When his
de
hand
Jackie.
abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
No sé, ha preguntado por las otras lavanderas. A Elijan le preguntó por otras cosas, que se vio un hechicero que lo quemaron en la hoguera. Y a esta mujer le preguntó por hongos, concretamente el moho.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Vaya, pues escribió un poema sobre ti.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Jip! A snakely whip rose skyward. Jee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lava bathed its chinny chin.
Qué poema más raro.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
Pues nada, a esta le ha preguntado sobre hongos.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Vale, vamos a hablar con Molly. Por hablar con cada chica me están dando mucha experiencia. Enseguida voy a subir a nivel 19. Molly es la de las 50 sombras de Grey, creo. A ver, es aquí cerca. Ya me están bufando los gatos, como de costumbre. No le caigo bien a los gatos. Ah, creo que ya sé dónde estamos. Esta música es del The Witcher 2.
This baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't
Correcto.
interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at
Hombre.
my doorstep. Surely this is no chance encounter.
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Sí, nos conocimos en Wizima. Conocí a Buris en Wizima.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Sí, los voy a acompañar, si no tendré que ir a pie.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
Pues eso digo, esta señora es la madre del una persona que en el The Witcher 2 le perdonamos la vida. En el castillo de la Valette. Si llego a decir en la encuesta antes que hubiese matado a su hijo, pues no querría saber nada de mí y esta misión sería al garete. Me parece a mí. Tarda mucho en cargar, ¿no? Espero que no crese. Vale, no ha creseado, menos mal.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
Yeah.
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Ah, tú siempre vas a lo patrio. ¿Sabes algo sobre los demás?
Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Me gustaría hablar con Molly.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait.
Vale, ¿sabe mucho sobre caballos?
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Bueno. Sí, mientras esperamos a Molly podíamos correr a caballo.
Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Pues... me dijo que el Zaino, aunque no lo conoce muy bien, tienen fama de resistentes.
Heard tales of Zerrikanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Bueno. A ver si puedo ganar una silla gratis, si no, pues mala suerte.
Riders, ready!
I adore the speed, the rush of...
Let's go!
Vamos para allá. Me gusta mucho esta banda sonora. Vale, voy a ir parando un poquito, que si no se me cansa demasiado el caballo. Y ahora apretamos otra vez. Hombre, casi hubiese preferido montar a Sardinilla, pero no me han dado la opción. Ya de paso hemos desbloqueado un nuevo indicador. A ver, vamos a ver si no les dejamos cruzar. A ver si no queda mucho camino ya. Bien, pues nada, he ganado la carrera.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks. For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My
La costumbre.
That is yours.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
A ver, vamos a hablar con Mori. A ver, una cosa, a ver si es mejor la silla de montar que me han dado. Pues no, es un poquito peor, pero bueno. Son 250 de oro más que puedo ganar. Hola, Molly. ¿Qué me cuentas?
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
¿Perdón? Vamos a seguir el rollo.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his lute.
Yo creo que no, Al Kairan me lo cargué yo.
Literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine?
Uy, ¿quién iba a pensarlo?
But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Su hermana. Es que esta mujer es muy inocente. No sé si decirle la verdad. ¿Recuerdas tu última? No voy a ser tan malo. No, quiero... no sé. O le doy un golpe de realidad o... Nah, no voy a dar, no voy a
Any
hacer nada.
chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Oh.
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Ya, estará con su hermana. Ah, vale, hay que decírselo. Pues nada, tengo que decírselo.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe
Sí.
different fathers.
Sí.
Different mothers, too.
Y de madres.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Ay, esto es rarísimo. Vive en su mundo esta chica. Vale.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Hace muchas promesas. Y a esta chica, a pesar de ser una doncella, le pidió dinero prestado. No, vamos a volver a Novigrado con estos dos. Ah, vale, hay que ir por detrás. Vale. Que estos son los banquillos de la plebe. Y hay que ir donde los VIPs. A ver, qué raro ahí donde me he atascado.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Sí.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Vale, pues nos queda hablar con una chica, con Rosa Atre. Hombre, ese caballo no es sardinilla, estoy seguro. No tenía, yo tenía otro equipamiento, por no decir que le colgaba una cabeza de una cadera. Vale, otra vez estamos con los parones.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
A pesar de ser nilfgaardiano, no sé, no parece mala gente este hombre. A ver, ¿puedo hablar con él? ¿Quieres jugar a Wind?
Ah, Geralt. What can I do for you?
Nah, no me interesa.
Farewell.
Vale, pues vamos a terminar hablando con Rosa Atre. En un principio pensaba dejar a una chica por episodio, pero no, eso alargaría mucho la misión. Y ya dije que las misiones, aunque sean largas, puedo pasar. ¿Nilfgaardiano también? Estoy buscando a Rosa Atre.
Want to see Rosa Atre?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for her, but she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Lo dice por la hija de Foltest. Vale.
Bloody bum.
Pues por la puerta principal me parece que no me van a dejar pasar, ¿verdad?
What do you want?
¿Y si le digo que soy el nuevo profesor de esgrima?
Rosa Atre's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits.
Ah, vale. Ha colado.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Sí, va. Sigue hablando. Yo me llevo cositas mientras. Así que os deis cuenta. A ver, aquí hay más cositas. Y de paso apago las velas. Vale, aquí no puedo pasar. Vale, creo que podemos seguir al guardia ya. Susurrador de caballos, o sea, el hombre que susurraba a los caballos. Este libro ya lo hemos leído antes, que es que habla sobre el emperador.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little ones. You'll earn the ambassador's ire.
La ira del emperador, si ya me tiene inquina de por sí. Vamos a coger una espada de madera. Qué aburrido.
Follow me.
Vamos.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
¿Por qué me señala otra espada de madera si ya la había cogido?
Come on, come closer.
No me gusta pegar a las mujeres, pero si es lo que quieres, al menos no la voy a matar. Vale, hacemos de 3 en 3. Vamos a hacer un parry.
What? Lost your nerve?
Damn it!
Sí, esta había que vencer la parris.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Los guardias me dejaron entrar. Hoy estoy por trabajo. Estoy por trabajo, venga.
I'm a witcher. I'm looking for...
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
¿Qué tiene de emocionante conocer a un brujo?
What's so exciting about it?
Living on the edge, tracking then facing down beasts, sleeping under the stars. Oh, it must be wonderful.
No, no es tan maravilloso.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
Sí. Primero vamos a halagarla un poquito.
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Tengo que preguntar sobre G.Skill.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us.
Uh-huh.
Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
¿Otra vez? A ver, Fanny. No, demasiado pronto.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely barely handle one.
No lo entenderías.
Rat it. You're quick.
That's enough of that.
Fight.
Vale. ¿No quieres pelea?
Damn it.
Damn it.
If you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one.
Bueno, más o menos he sido
Fancy
profesor.
giving me a few private lessons?
Tengo un poco de prisa, pero si no entreno con ella, no suelta prenda.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You
Vale.
asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yoruga.
G.Skill os confundió. Soy gemelas.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calma,
Calm
señoritas.
down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
¿Os interesa la política?
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
El emperador y sus seguidores deben de estar eufóricos.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Sí, llega un momento que hacer sangrar a los ciudadanos tiene consecuencias.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury is bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Vaya, vaya. Bueno, tengo otra pregunta.
Changing subjects.
¿Se comportaba G.Skill de forma extraña?
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently.
Sí,
He'd
Henkel.
apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Henkel es el hechicero que quemaron, el que escribió lo de Radovid come cosas flácidas.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta.
Vale, pues debo irme.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, Can I expect any more lessons in future?
Uy, se me está insinuando. ¿Dónde y cuándo?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
No tiene remedio, le dice la hermana. Vale, hay algo que aquí hay que pillar. Vale, nos ha dado una misión nueva que se llama clases de esgrima, pero esa la haremos más adelante, cuando hagamos secundarias. Aquí vamos a dejarla entrenando. Vamos a hablar con Zoltan. Y aquí me he llevado todo lo que no estaba pegado al suelo. ¿Eh? Ah, y la sirvienta que estaba cantando. Digo, ¿y de dónde viene esa canción? Vale, pues vamos a ver con Zoltan. A ver, me pilla... Oye, me pilla algún... Sí, es que está ahí abajo. Vale, aquí hay un puesto de viaje rápido. Así podemos ahorrar un poco de tiempo. Uy, aquí la gente está tuberculosa, ¿eh? Vale, vamos a la puerta de jerarca. Y de ahí nos vamos al tomillo y romero. Si entendéis la referencia por qué se llama Tomillo y Romero el burdel, sois unos cracks. Pero yo no pienso deciroslo aquí. Aunque este juego es bastante de adultos, lo de la referencia al Tomillo y el Romero es un juego de palabras, pero que se dice mejor en persona. Vale, me está dando un parón por algo. Pues yo creo que ya podemos entrar por aquí detrás, ¿no? Sí. Bueno, recapitulemos, Zoltan.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Ah, pero es un búho. Bueno, una lechuza. No un loro.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time.
No le pides tú nada, ¿eh?
So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Tú primero.
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much I note. He wasn't staying with any of them. I've not seen him hiding or hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pick-up lines. Dubious worth.
Oigámoslas, ya que estamos.
I'm all ears.
I know how he wooed a lass studying natural history. Asked her about the habits of trolls. You know where he went with the cook from the Pass of Flora? The Oxenford-Novigrad Road, which is just now being repaired. He'll stay for hours as labourers crushed boulders into cobblestones. I had to pass it off as a romantic outing. I don't know about human woman, but that would bore a dwarven lass to tears. He's growing old, that poet of ours.
Sí, está actuando de manera muy rara.
Or maybe he did all that for a reason.
Sounds like you found something out.
Creo que sí.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, mystery woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberits, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Priscila, o por qué no estaba en la lista. No, vamos a preguntar quién es.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberits, like you said. Quite popular of late. Like some dandelion with a pair of tits. You get the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
Eso es una gran noticia.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Bien, pues nada. Pero esto lo vamos a dejar por el próximo capítulo porque se viene un capítulo bastante chulo. Vamos a ver a Priscilla, por tanto va a venir una de las mejores escenas de The Witcher 3. Una de las mejores, no es que sea la mejor, pero es una de mis favoritas. Así que nada, para no alargar más el vídeo, que creo que ha sido suficiente por hoy, nos vamos a despedir. Mira, justo se nos ha pasado el efecto de los extractos. Y nada, si os ha gustado el vídeo, dadle a like, suscribiros si no lo estáis, dadle a la campanita para no perderos mis vídeos. En la descripción están mis redes sociales y nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. ¡Hasta luego!